Well, folks, welcome back to the Upper Tier Podcast. Welcome back to another Watchalong. This is the Carabao Cup final Watchalong, the first piece of silverware of the season. Who's going to take it? Will it be the blue of Man City or will it be the red of Arsenal? Implications, of course, massive for both teams, of course. We are going to bring you live coverage of it and live reaction, of course. So make sure you settle in, enjoy it, jump in the chat, like all that kind of good stuff as well. Should be a cracking game between these two, shouldn't it? But massive implications, huge results today, of course. Newcastle getting beaten 2-1 by Sunderland. Absolutely massive. Sunderland doing the double over Newcastle this season. The Geordies will not be happy. Ratcheting up maybe a bit more pressure on Eddie Howe as well now, especially the manner in which it did it. And they were saying it's the latest winner in the Premier League era in that derby. So absolutely mad. Aston Villa 2-0 against West Ham as well. West Ham still under a lot of pressure down there in the relegation area. And of course, Tottenham losing 3-0 to Nottingham Forest. Tottenham in serious, serious trouble. Wembley looks absolutely outstanding at the moment. Just bring you quick team news here. First of all, if you look at Man City, first of all, Trafford and goals. Both teams going with second choice goalkeepers as well. So you got Trafford, Nunes, Kushnev, Ake, O'Reilly, Silva, Rodri, Doku, Cherky, Semenyo, and the big man Haaland up front. He has to show up. This is a big one for him, isn't it? This is where they need a final, isn't it? This is where they need Haaland to show up in this final. He's been bang out of form now for at least, 2.5 months at this stage. Had a stellar start to the season, was bagging goals for fun, but has dried up all of a sudden now. And his struggles represent Man City's struggles on the pitch, don't they? Both sides, obviously, with a plethora of riches on the benches as well to call on if needed as well. So let's have a look at the Man City bench first of all. Man City's bench, according Rangers is on there. John Stones, Marmouche, Kovacic, Gonzalez, Ait Nouri, Donnarumma, Savinho, Phil Foden. This is an interesting change, isn't it? Like leaving out the likes of Ait Nouri and stuff like that. Marmouche as well, who in recent times has been starting to find a bit of form. John Stones, of course, only back. But the boy Tijani Rangers as well, who has been good at times as well, left out as well. Let's go through the Arsenal side. Arrizabalaga, Kepa in goals. Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, Hincapié. Midfield of Havard, Subamendi and Rice. Saka, Yerkes and Trossard is the start 11. And again, subs. David Raya, Mosquera, Gabriel Jesus, Martinelli, Norgard, Madueke, Calafiori, Lewis Skelly and Max Dowman. What a two great benches as well, you know what I mean? But it's interesting the changes that have been made there. A number of players that maybe, like, would you have gone with the second choice goalkeepers here? I don't know. This is big implications, I think, today. Both teams in the tunnel here now, ready to come out onto the Wembley stage, stuff like that. Let us know your predictions as well, folks. Drop your predictions into the chat as well. Who do you think potentially is going to take this? Can Arsenal now get that trophy in the cabinet, that early trophy in the cabinet, which could potentially be the springboard for a treble or a quadruple? They know they have one hand on the Premier League trophy at the moment, but they don't want to give City any kind of hope here by bagging a Carabao Cup. We know City love this Carabao Cup trophy. They've won a bunch of them over the last number of years and stuff like that and all. But could this potentially be a springboard also for City if they were to win the Carabao Cup? Could they start fixing up in the league and stuff like that? And obviously you have the FA Cup coming up after the international break where they entertain Liverpool at the Etihad. So let us know your predictions in there. What do you think about the lineups? Would you have gone with the second choice goalkeepers, Trafford and Kepa Arrizabalaga? Or would you have stuck with the number ones? It is a final. But we shall see. We shall see how this all pans out. But this is going to be absolutely massive. I'm sure both sets of fans are absolutely pumped up for this. Arsenal in recent times have kind of found the measure at times for Man City. But prior to that, it was all City and stuff like that. There we have the hug between the master and the apprentice going out now. So teams are on their way out now, on the way out to the pitch, down through that famous Wembley tunnel. What are you thinking? Will the master have too much in the locker for him? Or will the apprentice come out on top? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribing as well, folks, as we bring you live coverage of the Carabao Cup Final 2026. The first piece of silverware of the season. Will it be blue or will it be red? Let us know your thoughts. It's going to be very, very interesting. How are you, Joanne? Hope you're all set. You all tucked in, ready for this. What do you think and what's your prediction? What's your prediction, Joanne? How do you feel about the lineups? Would you have gone with Kepa? Would you have gone with Ben White? How are you feeling about the lineup? Let us know. Wembley again. Ole, ole. How good Wembley looks. Don't forget, for all you Pro Wrestling Weekly fans of the channel as well, Wembley, AEW All In will be there in, what, August? Rick Party, who Liverpool fans would know well. Got the match on. You have the match on? Awesome, Joanne. Awesome. You're going with a 3-1 to the Arsenal. Nice. Nice. That's what I say. Any Man City fans in the chat or any Man City fans who have subscribed to the channel, jump into the chat there. Let us know what you're thinking. Let us know what you are thinking. I think this could be a tight affair. I think there'll be goals in it, but I think this could be a tight affair all the way to the added on time. I think Arsenal could win this maybe in extra time, I should say, not added on time. That's what I think might happen. Is this the moment for this Arsenal team to step out of the shadow? And what's the implications if they don't? If they don't, what happens? That's what come to mind, so I'm stuck to that. That's okay. That's good. Back your team. Got a fiver on it. Got a fiver on it. Stuff it. Why not, Joanne? Why not? What else would we be doing on a Sunday? Massive game here for both teams. Man City with such an indifferent season. Not dissimilar to ourselves, just slightly better than us. Arsenal absolutely flying at the moment. One hand on the Premier League trophy. Potentially putting in a piece of silverware here now. Flying in the FA Cup and also very well placed in the Champions League. This is all about Arsenal holding their nerve, isn't it? This is all about Arsenal holding their nerve on the big stage. You know they have the quality. You know they have the quality on the pitch to get the job done. Will they be able to control the nerves? Big final, first trophy of the season. If they put that bit of silverware in the cabinet, this could be the launching pad for a historic season for Arsenal. That's how important this EFL Cup is. Likewise for City, they've had a massively poor season by their standards. Could they put a piece of silverware in the cabinet and maybe launch onto something? Yeah, Joanne, it's good final day. Why wouldn't you? So what the hell? Absolutely. And it's nice to have a little kind of a bet and have an interest in it as well, isn't it? As well that way. Had my sister over this weekend, so lost track of everything. What are the scores today? Oh, yeah, I'll get them now for you, Joanne. I can tell you now that the scores today are Newcastle lost 2-1. Sorry, Newcastle lost 2-1, Joanne, in the derby. A late goal by Brobby sealed it for Sunderland. Lots of pressure now on Eddie Howe. Aston Villa won 2-0 against West Ham, which isn't great for me as a Liverpool fan. Bad result, and not a great result for West Ham either, who do return from the break, though, to face Wolves. And Tottenham got pumped by Nottingham Forest 3-0, which asks the question, how the hell are we in the position we were in last week against Spurs? And you can see a Nottingham Forest side going out and hammering them 3-0 at the new White Hart Lane. Spurs in serious trouble at the moment. And I said it already, if they drop into the bottom half, if they drop into that bottom three, I don't think they're going to have the actual backbone to climb out of. But they're your results today, John. Interesting. Just going through the sides here right now. If you are following on the watch along, folks, make sure as well, if you want, you can align with us. We are watching it on Sky Sports. So as soon as it kicks off, we'll hit the timer there and all, so you can align it with us if you want, if it suits. If not, if you are following it somewhere else and you are ahead of us, make sure you don't drop anything into the chat till it happens live on the show. Arsenal in their huddle. That'd be mad, Joanne, wouldn't it? That'd be a crazy season. How do you feel, Joanne? Do you want them relegated, or do you want to keep, like, I mean, the chances are that unless you draw them in a cup or something like that, your North London derby is goosed. I say the same thing often about Everton. I know as rivals and stuff like that, but I don't know. I don't know whether, I've often said it before, I don't think I'd want Everton relegated. But yeah, let me know. Let me know what you think. Right, they're just going to line up here now and get ready to kick off, folks. So Pep and Hale in the water. Arteta looks absolutely focused here. Pep always looks very relaxed on a final day, doesn't he? Feeling, Joanne, about the lineup? Okay, the lineup. Passing straight away to the last. Yeah, but I mean in terms of your own derby, Joanne, and the fact that you normally get like you're normally, you know, it's normally very good for you. Like you're looking at 6 points a year there. You know, I mean, sometimes it could be a little bit different. How you feeling about the lineup, Joanne? City traveling actually talking. Both men animated in their technical areas of managers. Offside or offside. It's a bit too early. It's a bit too early. There's a man who would love to be on the pitch. With us last season, if you remember. With City last season in the cup, and then with us in the community. I'm not worried about the yeah, but in terms of the 6 points to him, it's actually going to be 6 points every season, being guaranteed, isn't it? do love a Carabao Cup final, I have to say. Six. Really important. One of the fields this Arsenal team has been building towards success. They're taking a risk there. Shares of the all Chelsea final. Not in a final. You will not cost your team though. Arsenal trying to come out with City to point the press. I don't think Doku wins. I think the air guys on the right hand side there, sprinting to the boy line, runs it back. Smash free kick out. Losing it. It's a massive straight pass, isn't it? It's mad. There's a filthy side to it. And that was tenacious when he comes to win the ball. It's not beyond believing my traffic. Headed back by Arsenal, straight back to Victor Yerkes. City finding it difficult to kind of get the measure of the likes of Havertz and stuff like that. They're getting the ball out, but the ball's coming back pretty quick as well. Quite condensed in there and stuff like that and all. And they're kind of their formation as well as a little bit kind of a bit crowding on top of each other at times when Victor Yerkes picks up the ball. Supermandy with a loose pass there goes out of play. 6 minutes gone, nothing really to report. Nothing of major consequence to report. Just Arsenal seem to have settled in, I would say, just a little bit better. That's all. Early days. Ball out of play here in the right hand side, throwing to Arsenal. Quick throw in there, right hand side. Nice switch play out to Saka on the right hand side. O'Reilly shepherding him. All switched in. Switches in. Oh, big save. Double save by Trafford. Triple save by Trafford. Wow. What saves. Could have been a second also. What a boy. Trafford. Triple save by Trafford. Wow. Unreal. He was onside as well. You gotta score that, don't you? You gotta score that. Who was that? Havertz, 29. You gotta score that, don't you? What a chance. Triple save for Trafford. Well done. So, pressure on Man City early stages here. Arsenal look like they're stepping much more into this final. Man City kind of struggling with it there. Nico Worthy on the ball here. Back to Ake. City saying very happy to slow this right down. Movement is slow. And moving the ball very quick. Happy to move the ball back to midfield and back again. Just feel like City here, just a little bit taking it back, I would say, for the Arsenal approach. substitution. He doesn't even just through victory here. Goes on to the back here. Throw into Man City here on the right hand side. And goes back to Arsenal. Arsenal here attacking again, blocked out. City at times when Arsenal pick up the ball and break, we just seem a little bit all over the place at the moment, don't they? Clusters of players there, getting rid of it and dealing with it, but not too sure if it's the strategic way of dealing with it. And you would imagine that eventually one of these will break and Arsenal will get another opportunity. They'll be kicking themselves Havertz didn't take that opportunity. Triple save for Trafford, absolutely unbelievable. It'll certainly settle the boys' nerves now, that's for sure. He'll feel 20 foot tall, 20 foot wide now. Crazy passing here from Man City as well. I think the third ball to win that requires that the ball from him in line. Man City now on the break here on the right-hand side. Ball for 2. Semenya. It'll be his day. What a year he's going to have. From Bournemouth to Man City, did he pick up a piece of silverware today? What a story that would be for Bernardo Silva, switch to the back post, Holland. 3-8. Well dealt with this a little bit of Rafael. Covering the big man, Just noticed it there now, Dave. I don't know, good. Maybe there was something open in the background. It's all good now, is there? Should be all good now, Dave, is it? Cheers for that. I think there was something open down below or something. Or a pop-up or something like that. I don't know. It's gone now anyway. Trying to keep you entertained in this first 10 minutes where there hasn't been a whole lot to report. Nico O'Reilly going in hard on Saka here. Free kick to Arsenal. Hopefully we don't get too many yellows or any reds around and spoiling this game. There you are. Yeah. Cheers, bud. Cheers. Yeah. See? There you go. Trying to keep you entertained. Bit of music. Tuchel in the stands, looking on, observing some of his young lions who are going to be at the World Cup. What did we make, folks? Trent being left out of the 35-man squad. No Ballon d'Or incoming there anytime soon. Defo not. Defo not. Right, free kick incoming here. Ball into the box. Ball into the box, snapshot, deflected. It's going to go out for an Arsenal corner, I would imagine. Arsenal corner. Bernardo Silva trying to keep it in, prevent it and give a throw in, but going for a corner. So we're going to have a corner to Arsenal here on the right-hand side. Just coming into 12, just under 12 minutes here now. These are massive now for Arsenal. Can they lay claim to this now early on? You got Victor Yerkes at the back. Saka going to take the corner. You got Yerkes at the back. Gabriel. You got a whole house of guys going to make that cluster run in as they do. Have City prepared for this. Poor corner. Poor corner. Hit the first man. City cleared it with a header. Off Semenyo now from Havertz. Throw in to Arsenal. Throw into Arsenal. Will they go for the long one? Are they going to go for the long throw in? And Cape picking up the throw. Rice picking up the throw. Building them again over this whole time wasting thing, isn't it? You're not going to be wasting time in a final at 0-0, 11, 12, 13 minutes in, are you? Crazy, crazy stuff. Long throw in. Dealt with again by City. Looks like they've somewhat done their homework on these crash the box set pieces that Arsenal do. Ball switched out to the right hand side, goes out of play. As too much of Saka there. Unlucky by Ben White. Goal kick to Man City 14 minutes in the 14th minute. Taylor looks reasonably relaxed. That guy with a poor kick out. Arsenal pick it up again. Haaland dropping deep. City at times, they're just at walking pace, aren't they? Ball switched out to Nunez. Up to Semenyo. Back to Nunez. Headed on. No one up there. I don't know. City are gonna have to do a lot more. Unless they're playing a patient game very early on, but they're not overly mobile either. Rodri supplying the actual just 1 second there, folks. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, it is. It's very flat, isn't it, Dave? It's very flat. They don't have that kind of kicker. You know, that kind of dynamic they had in there with De Bruyne and Gundogan and all. Now, we know obviously they've lost those players, but they just play a very laid back, patient kind of game, don't they? Whereas Arsenal look like they're at it today. And Cape booked here, by the way, folks. Need to be very, very careful now because we know he likes to, the boy Hincape, he wants to play on the line. He wants to play just on that line. So he's going to need to be really, really careful now. We don't want cards ruining this final. We want a real good final between two real good teams. Haaland dropping deep here. Continually dropping deep to get kind of stuff going and stuff like that. Again, it's just so... It's a little bit, would I say, disjointed or something like that. It's just that the City just haven't hit their flow yet. Arsenal seem like they're, ball switched out again, finding an Arsenal player, not enough on it. Rodri there. Ball down the flank. Kushnev on the cover against Victor Yerkes. Back with the boy Trafford. That was a great ball out. I didn't think that was going to anyone. Doku dropping back to get it. Again, crashed in. Free kick, Bernardo Silva. He'll need to be careful as well. Reputation, precedes and all that kind of thing. Seems to be a bit of frustration here from Man City. They can't just seem to get that game going. So we have another free kick here again on the right-hand side with, I presume it's Declan Rice. So we're going to get a ball going in again here, I would imagine. Nice high line here, probably from Arsenal. City will try to spring the offside, I would imagine. These are the ones that are quite dangerous. Arsenal are really, really good at these ones. And it's not necessarily the first one. Sometimes it's the second ball down. They love to clean up the second phase. $18 minutes gone here. About to go into the 19th minute. Not a huge report. Triple save by Trafford really has been probably the highlight. Up really, really high. The boy Haaland clearing from the back stick. Out on the right-hand side now with Saka. Saka cutting back in, ran into trouble. Ball out to Gabriel, I think it is. Yeah. Cleared. We have a City player down here at the moment, folks. That looked like Semenyo was fouled there, was it? By Zuba Mendy. Semenyo trying to break quickly. So the boy Cherky was on the deck. Got a little bit of a smack there, did he? Saka. Saka ran into him kind of inside the thigh there, was it? Or was it on the ankle? The ankle tap, maybe. Cherky struggling to feature in the game. Number of City players. Haaland having to drop deep at the moment, also back recovering. Pep a little bit more concerned, I would imagine, than Arteta. I think Arsenal have really settled into it. He is, Dave, isn't he, Doku? Like, he's absolutely brilliant up until they got away with that one again. An interesting kick out by Trafford again. Now we have Nunez on the break down the right-hand side here. Semenyo supporting as well. Nunez continuing his run, drifting into the box. Semenyo slips a pass and Cape. Ball into the box. Haaland just misses it. Doku, left-hand side, into the box. Switching it. Corner to Man City. Yeah, Dave, I think, do you know what it is? He's brilliant, Dave, until they make that decision in that final pass, isn't it? That final pass, final ball in. Up till that, everything is brilliant. And then it goes from world class to just terrible. That's how I describe Doku. Oh, just he is inches away from taking the lead there, Man City, with Haaland. So unlucky. You would have never saved that. That would have been a bullet back of the neck, back of the net. 21 minutes we're in now. Corner to City on the left hand side. Clean take by Kepa. Fed out to Havertz. Is it Havertz or Rice? Arsenal still pushing it. That's Declan Rice now, was it? Declan Rice played the ball through, but the run, Victor Yorkes just checked his run. Saka's on the deck again. Semenyo picking him up. Did get clipped on the break there, that's for sure. It's coming up. Doku was picking him up. It's all right. He walked that off. Nothing in it. Kusanov on Havertz. Saka picks it up there and just Semenyo or Doku shoulder to shoulder. Doku shoulder to shoulder. Nothing really in it. Right, in the 22nd minute here, folks. 0-0. City have upped the game a little bit now, starting to move a little bit quicker and also play the ball, playing a little bit more physical with Arsenal, if you like. Trafford with the kick out. Arteta again in the technical area looks reasonably relaxed. Again, everything that they kick out and everything they do, they're just going back at them. They do struggle at times, City, to get out of that, getting out of their own half. Ball keeps on coming back to them. No. Saliba very solid so far against Haaland. Nothing doing there at all. Doku was so good in those tight spaces, isn't he? Really good in those tight spaces. Ball back with Kushnev. Nunez. Rodri. Four touches so far, all in his own half for Haaland, they're reporting. That tells you the story of the game so far. Doku on the run here on the break. Great covering again by Saliba. Saliba's a monster so far. A monster so far, Saliba. Smash up the likes, folks, and let us know if you haven't dropped your predictions yet. Still 23 minutes gone, 0-0. Still not a huge amount to report. City had a break there earlier. Haaland just missing a header by inches. Would have been 100% a goal. And Trafford earlier on with a triple save after Havertz with a great chance initially. Semenyo, Nunes, into Rodri. Sorry, not Rodri, Kushner. Tried to slip it across to Semenyo, but again, Trossard, long ball down the channel. Yeah, not a whole lot going on there. Again, Pep will be concerned a lot of this game. Unlucky with the control there, Nico O'Reilly. Bit of after between Zubimendi and O'Reilly. Don't play on a ref, move on. It's not that big a deal. Just handbags. Zubimendi's gas, isn't he? He's all innocent, and then before that, like, he's an absolute bastard tugging on the shorts and everything and all, you know. Right, ball back with Saliba. Got a real good start to this final, Saliba. Over to his partner, Gabriel. Back to Kepa. Back to Gabriel. It's going to settle down a little bit now, hasn't it, in the last 3 or 4 minutes? Kind of both sides are kind of, dare I say, a walking pace somewhat. Arsenal trying to float the ball down the channel at times to Victor Yerkes and stuff like that. Trossard they're using as well. But City well aware of it. Arsenal very patient around the back here at the moment. City with 4 up front at the moment now, trying to squeeze Arsenal from getting out. The boy Declan Rice covers some ground, folks, doesn't he? He just crops up everywhere on the pitch, doesn't he? Just links everything together. Forget about the moments he creates and stuff like that. Just some of that work that he does. Poor pass out there by Gabriel. Straight to Bernardo Silva. Holland edge of the box to Semenyo. And again, I think it was Gabriel on the cover there. But City now just squeezing a little bit now. Arsenal just a little bit. Playing that patient game a little bit. That walking game a little bit. Real chess match, isn't it? Real chess match. Just people just moving into positions and just like being really, really... The patience is unbelievable. Semenyo turns 2 Arsenal players here. Turns and Cape. Flick back to Cherky, who hasn't really featured. Semenyo on the right-hand side here. Cherky. Bernardo Silva. Switch it out to the left-hand side to Doku. Ben White dealing with him well. You have Zubimendi doubling up as well on the cover. That guy. Rodri. What have we made, folks, of Rodri since he came back in? He hasn't quite been that Rodri. Sure he hasn't. Hasn't quite been that Rodri. Ball switched out. Right-hand side. Cherky. Deflected away. Patience is insane, isn't it? Patience is insane. Both teams now have really settled down. 73% possession for City in the last 10 minutes. Wasn't like that initially. Yeah, real cagey, Joanne, isn't it? Real cagey. Semenyo again. Boy Hencape. Oh, good cover. It was on the cover again. Mr. Reliable Gabriel again. Corner kick on the right-hand side here to Man City. Thought the corner was going in. Hencape. Great movement by Semenyo into the box there. Gabriel on the cover. Mr. Reliable as always. Corner kick, City. Right hand side here. Got the Viking in on the keeper. Bernardo Silva with the free kick. Or sorry, with the corner. Ball in. Went long. Cleared by Saliba. Saka and Doku having a bit of a battle out there. Saliba with the clearance. Headed in for Victor Yerkes. Free kick. Too physical. Bernardo Silva complaining. Oh no, was there a whole lot in that? Let's see a replay of that. Trossard, is it? Oh yeah, he never played the ball. Went for the dead leg. You'll need to be really, really careful now, Bernardo Silva. That's right on the edge for me. Calafiori warming up. I don't think yet. I think the struggle from Hincapié is the fact that it's the booking, isn't it? He's wary of the booking because if he draws the foul again, he could get sent off. And Semenyo is such a difficult character to mark. They're just trying to work each other out. It's a bit like both teams are frightened the score. Yeah, absolutely. Frightened of that commitment, Joanne, to get a goal. That's what it probably is. Let's see. Does Arteta change it up a little bit? He has guys out warming up. So are you concerned about what's going on with Hincapié down that right-hand side with Semenyo? Arsenal with the ball. Switch it out to the... Well, he wanted to switch it left-hand side, but didn't go. He had no business winning that. Trossard had no business winning that. That was poor there from the boy Nunez, I think it was. Arsenal, left-hand side. Rice again, linking, or Subamendi there, linking up the play there. Saliba, out to Ben White. Saka again gets crowded out. No free kick this time. Was looking for it, but no free kick. City going to sleep here. Arsenal win the ball back. City switch it out again. O'Reilly advancing. Such a good little player, O'Reilly, isn't he? Haaland trying to power through everyone. Gets crowded out by three players. Ball back with Kepa and cleared. After a nice bit of play by O'Reilly. Victor Yerkes. That's a good tackle. I think that's a real good tackle. Yellow card. Yellow card. Sure, look, if you can't have a tackle like that, what can you do about momentum? That's a poor yellow card, isn't it? What do we think, chat? Ah, no way. He won the ball there. Didn't he? Did he win the ball there, I think? Ball was gone as well. Come on, ref. Don't ruin this final now. Don't ruin it. Let's not be about that. As soon as we get a goal, it will get going. All hell will break loose. Yeah, it probably needs a goal, doesn't it, Joanne? Either way, it needs a goal. We've got a free kick here now. Victor Yerkes taken out by Kusanov. Kusanov picking up a yellow card for his troubles. Right over the ball here, as always. 32 minutes gone. About to go into the 33rd minute. 0-0. Chess game here. Definitely cagey and tactical. You've got a whole line of City players here and no one really picking up the three Arsenal players at the back of the line. It's like a queue for a social welfare office. Ball into the box, cleared. Doku picking up the ball, no. Rice tidying up. The Saliba, I think it was. Back to Kepa. Kepa launches forward, going right-hand side. Beautiful ball in. Massive clearance by Nathan Ake there. Ball fell to Victor Yerkes in the middle of the box. Just hadn't got enough time on it. Wasn't offside. Huge covering by Nathan Ake there. Well needed. Showing his experience, I would say. Victor Yerkes just a little bit slower to react kind of thing. Going to have another incoming throw here from Declan Rice. Long one. Down the Man City end on the left-hand side. Header by Semenyo, cleared back in. Cleared again by... It was that Cherokee, was it, that was complaining? Yeah, I think so, Joanne. These cards could ruin this game, you know what I mean? Oh, come on, Gabrielle. It blows my mind, even when I'm doing the Liverpool games, the amount of handling by defenders. And look, they know the ref is going to give the decision. Silly. Konate has created a career out of it this season. Sunday, April the 19th. Ball with Kushnov. Out to Ake. Back to Kushnov. Out with Nunes. Semenyo. Cherokee. Bernardo Silva. Gotta be careful. Don't cough it up. Broke well there. Who's that, Cherokee or Bernardo Silva? Cherokee out to O'Reilly. O'Reilly well advanced here on the left-hand side, normally in the Doku position. Puts it out to Doku. Doku's going to have another run up down wide again. Cuts back inside, recycles, switches it in the box, switched. Both defenses cleaning up well here. Royce did well there, got the ball back and getting it cleared. Lovely header again. Rice again, on it again. I'm telling you, man, the mileage this guy puts up is just insane. Insane. Don't think that was a free kick. I wasn't given a free kick for that anyway. Again, some players just need to be a little bit careful, you know, especially if you're on a yellow here. This guy will absolutely send you off and will not care. Man City, centre of the park. Rodri, is it? Doku. Doku's come in a little bit narrower. He's not hugging the sideline as much. There's Nico O'Reilly out there. Switched out to Semenyo. Semenyo picks up the ball. Very exciting. He picks up the ball. His touch let him down there. Trossard brings it away into the channel for Victor Yerkes. Yerkes causing. Again, just breaks down again. City come away with it. Cherokee again. Getting heavily involved, but in a more backward kind of position, not in that forward line there, that where you'd really want. The ball breaks down again. Zubimendi out to Saka. Saka up against O'Reilly here. That tricky footwork. O'Reilly covers well. Corner to Arsenal on the right hand side. Saka going out to take it. 37 minutes in. Again, it's been reasonably tame and cagey. The absolute definition of a chess match. Got a cluster of guys here at the back. Who's at the back here? We got Havertz, we got Yerkes, Hincape, and Zubimendi all on the back stick. We got Gabriel and Saliba causing rows in the box. Saliba anyway, with Bernardo Silva. Why would you put Bernardo Silva on a guy like Saliba? Ball in, curling, free header. Free header for, was it Zubimendi? No, Hincape. Hincape with a free header there over the bar. Well over. 38 minutes gone. 0-0. Smash up the likes, folks, if you can. Mark Gahey. How do we feel about that, folks? It's an absolute disgrace this guy can't play in this final, isn't it? That whole, I mean, surely to God, when you move teams, this whole cup tie thing is like 80s crap at this stage, isn't it? And like, he's been so fundamental to the steadying of the back line there for Man City since he's come in and stuff like that and all, you know. So Doku on the ball here. Haaland was on the deck. Haaland's been kind of manhandled quite a bit here by Saliba and stuff, hasn't he? And he's never comfortable either. If you look at Haaland when he's in those kind of battles where lads are, you know, putting it up to him and stuff like that, more often than not, he drifts out of games and he doesn't fancy it. Semenyo on the right-hand side here. And Cape forcing him back here. Doesn't want to face him and have to turn. Ball again. Out. Throw in to Man City. Nico O'Reilly on the ball here. Both managers just look a little bit bewildered about how this is playing out, aren't they? Nunes. Rodri. Kuznev. Out to Cherky. Slip to Rodri. Rodri to Semenyo. Right hand side of the box. Just trashes it at Gabriel. Again, down the line again. No one there. A lot of the forward players here at the moment are in retracted kind of positions here, trying to play themselves into the game. You'll see it with Cherky. You'll see it again with sort of Trossard and stuff like that. They're coming back into retracted positions to try and get themselves involved in the game. Otherwise, there's nothing happening there. So more often than not, when the play breaks down, there's nowhere to release the players because there's no one up there. Once or twice, Arsenal have had a little bit of joy, but Victor Yerkes has been kind of off it a little bit. He hasn't kind of been on it yet. Nunes sprinting into an enhanced position. Semenyo, Cherky. That's the kind of position you want him in more so. He spent an awful lot of time around the halfway line so far in this match. Back out to Semenyo. I think they're going to look for that outlet of standing up in Cape. Semenyo. Too much. Ball out. Curling away. No chance for Man City. Just haven't found their feet yet. Nothing wrong with the idea, but just a little bit off. Into the 41st minute, folks. What have we got to report? Haaland almost with a header. Trafford early on with a triple save, starting with Havertz. Unbelievable. And then, obviously, the opportunity there. Gabriel. Out to Hincapié. Down the line. Cut out well. Cut out really well there by the boy Nunes. He's done really well, hasn't he? Adjusting from midfield into that right back, right wing back kind of position, hasn't he? He's done really, really well. Exceptionally well, I think. I think he's been one of City's more consistent performers, hasn't he? Nunes. Declan Rice dropping deep. Trying to figure out what string he can pull here. Both managers are going to have to work it out for them here at half-time, folks, if this remains the same, because neither they're cancelling each other out here constantly. Kepa going out on the right-hand side. Saka trying to win it. Ake just throws him on the ground. You see, isn't it weird? Like, that's not a free, but the earlier throws onto the ground were all frees. It's weird, isn't it? Now, I know you might feel like you're looking for it or something, you know what I mean? But, like if that's not a throw on the ground, quick throw in here by Arsenal. Again, breaks down. Haaland now with the first chance to turn. Ball out to Doku. Haaland racing into the, well, would I say racing into the box? Certainly not racing into the box. Corner. Saliba again on the cover for Doku there after Ben White being slightly caught out of position here. But like Doku picks up the ball and he's lightning speed and he's moving into the box, and Haaland is just casually jogging into the box, like as if he's waiting for the, the second phase to drop to him or something like that. You know what I mean? He should be flying into the box there, like what he did for the cross, remember earlier from Semenyo. Corner to City on the left-hand side here. Short corner. Ball to the back stick. Nowhere near it for Haaland. Be retrieved here by Bernardo Silva, of course, the engine of Man City, even at his age. Nunes, ball curling. Cleared by Arsenal. Out to Doku on the left-hand side. Ben White on the cover here. Gets hauled into the box. Doku with a shot. Falls to Bernardo Silva again. Out with Nunes, I think it is. Back to Bernardo Silva. Ball into the box. Dealt with by Arsenal again. Back with Man City again. Arsenal a little bit deep here now, feeling a bit of pressure here. Man City turning it up just a little bit. Cherky trying to make a run, breaks down, looking to do too much. Back again. Arsenal can't get out really, stuck in their half. Cherky again on the ball here, I think it is. In the box. Rodri switching it across. They've turned it up a little bit here, Man City, but then they dampen it down again, like, you know. Bernardo Silva trying to draw something out of them there, but both Nkape and Gabriel. Semenyo, edge of the box. Drives through, clips it to the back post. Oh, the first chance for Haaland just over. He was under a lot of pressure there, though. Really well shepherded by two Arsenal players. But absolutely, yeah, put him right off it. But lovely work from Semenyo. Just that drive of pace over that yardage there, the way he could take off and just leave players for dead. You know? He was well shepherded there. Nkape and Ben White shepherding Haaland there. Again, coming up 45 minutes now gone, folks. Don't know whether it'll be a whole lot of injury time. What are we looking at here? 1-2 minutes, maybe max. Probably a minute, I would say. Come up now in a second. 1 minute, yeah, I thought so. I mean, the game has flowed and moved, but there just hasn't been a whole lot in it, really. Very, very cagey. This is as cagey as a Carabao Cup as I've seen. Both managers will have to earn their absolute crust at half time on this. Try and figure out how you unlock both these chess teams. Ball back with Trafford. Fantastic work early on. Triple save. Initially with Havertz. City again. Feel like they're a little bit patient at this stage to go in. Yeah, nothing going on there. Trafford's holding on to the ball and everything like that. Goes long with it, trying to find Doku. He was trying to find Haaland there, but Haaland's way off. Trying to get Doku. O'Reilly, left-hand side, moving with the ball now. Doku's gone. Looking for a free kick there. Free kick. Half-time, folks. Half-time, folks. 0-0. Not a huge amount to report. A flash header from Haaland at the back stick. Unlucky. Well shepherded by Ben White and Nkape. He had a chance as well. Another cross came flying in as well. Just missed it by a whisper. Would have been an absolute goal, I would have thought. Havertz as well will be upset not putting that one away early on as well. A fantastic triple save by Trafford, the young lad. Absolutely phenomenal triple save. Any goalkeeper out there, go check it out. So quick, back up on his feet and all. But not a huge amount to report. Not a huge amount to report. Catch you on the other side. Welcome back, folks. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. What do we think needs to happen here? Are we going to see some changes? What are we going to see? What are we going to see? Who is going to unlock this game? Saliba's been a monster, hasn't he? First half. Great battle there between Saliba and Haaland, isn't it? Super battle. How do we think it's going to play out? What can they unlock? What could either manager do here? What you're thinking? Make sure you're smashing up the likes as well, folks. Back shortly now for this second half. Not a huge amount to separate them. Kind of went in kind of waves in the first half. I thought Arsenal first 10, 15 minutes really, really strong. Man City really, really conservative and patient. Came into the game a little bit then, started up in the tempo a little bit. But a lot of the players, a lot of the forward players that gives you that out ball at times when you want to break quickly and all, have been in more retracted positions, more defensive positions, stuff like that. We spoke about the boy Cherokee as well. Needs to be much more forward, can't be on the halfway line, stuff like that. Needs to be up on the attack. They're talking in the studio here where they're hoping for changes to happen and stuff like that. What's going to happen? City in the tunnel here, about to go out, ready to go, just waiting on Arsenal to join them. What are we taking? Martinelli for Trossard? You know? Are we going to see Calafiori for Hincapié? I think he did all right after the booking and stuff like that. I think Semenyo had one or two chances and stuff like that and all, but I think in general for a guy who was on a booking, I think he played it well. He did have the comfort there of Gabriel as well, supporting him. As Arsenal now coming out, City on the way up, Bernardo Silva leading them out. I think Pep will have spoke to them and probably spoke, we need to up the tempo a little bit. It was very much walking phase, wasn't it? Haaland needs to get into this game as well. He struggles in finals, doesn't he? Riley in the studio here looks a bit frustrated. He says, whip boys off if they're not doing it. Give them 10 minutes and then that's it. I suppose the Haaland Saliba battle has been the highlight, really. And the Trafford triple save was immense early on. Big second half coming up though, but it kind of hasn't quite delivered yet. Sure hasn't. It's been very, very close. Arsenal in the huddle again. City ready to go. Arsenal started off really well. Can they start off really well here now, second half? City to kick off here, second half. And we're off and running, folks. And we are off and running here. Second half. Could be in here for a late one tonight, folks. Could be in here for a late one if this doesn't open up. No changes so far. As you were. Ake on the ball. Mid inside the Arsenal half to Rodri. Rodri out to Cherokee. Just hugging that right hand line. Back with Nunes. Again, no option. The lack of movement is insane. These are two quality sides. The lack of movement is insane. Bernardo Silva. Okay. It's very clustered, isn't it? There's nowhere really to go. Cherokee, is it? See Haaland walking into the picture here again, coming deep again to get involved. Is that Cherky again there? No. You see, he's saying it to Semenyo as well. He's saying it to Semenyo as well, what he wants him to do, but it's just disjointed. Runs out then back to Arsenal. Ball here with Kepa. Feels like it needs a goal, doesn't it? It needs a goal for this game to open up and come alive. It just hasn't really come alive yet. You could count on one hand what's kind of happened in the game so far. In terms of moments, nothing really of. Kepa just holding on and holding on and holding on. And rolls it out. Saliba. Gabriel. On the wing to Hincapié. Back to Gabriel. Goes long. Cut out by Rodri. Zubimendi. Central to Doku. Out to Nunez. Semenyo. Right hand side. Lovely ball on. Nunez. Oh. O'Reilly. Bernardo Silva. Doku. Just in the box on the left hand side. So many Arsenal players. Like a wall of Arsenal players, isn't it? Cherky. Someone's going to have this Cherky running. Slipped into Haaland in the box. Crowded out, was he? Crowded out he was. Tried to blast one, got crowded out, deflected and back with Kepa. The minute Haaland picks up the ball, edge of the box, 2-3 players around, nowhere to go. Absolutely surrounded. Not to mention getting absolutely manhandled as well and bullied out of the game, kind of. Doesn't really get it. Doesn't really get it. A lot of handling. Nowhere to go. Left-hand side in Cape. Yerkes with the touch. Kai Havertz. Yerkes again, left-hand side. See, now someone needs to go and support him there, you know what I mean? Ball into the box. That's a terrible corner to give away there. Lad's absolutely asleep. That should never be a corner. That's lads asleep, isn't it? It's lads absolutely asleep. City be kicking themselves now if this amounts to anything. I don't know. That could have been a kick out. Came off Havertz left. Should have been a kick out. They'll kick themselves now if they got that wrong. Corner, left-hand side to Arsenal. Again, we get the cluster in the middle. They crash the box set pieces. Rice arm up, ball in. Swinging in. Four lads were just dealing with it so much, he didn't even realise the ball was there, I don't think. Nunez going long. Doku. Kepa goes over Kepa's head. Goes over Kepa's head. Free kick, there has to be a booking. Was there a lot in it? Didn't think there was a lot in it, but Kepa letting the ball bounce over him against someone as dangerous with the pace of Doku. Absolutely crazy. What was he doing there? This is the madness sometimes of Kepa, isn't it? How many times did we say this for Chelsea? Comes right across him. Don't know. It's one of each there, really, isn't it? Now, there, right at the end there, that's the drag. Yeah, absolutely. That's what the booking is for. Initially, it was like 50-50 between both of them, wasn't it? Yellow card for Kepa. City with a free kick, left side of Arsenal's box here. It kind of feels like, doesn't it? It kind of feels like it's going to... Kind of feels like, doesn't it? It's going to take maybe a moment of madness from a keeper or something like that, isn't it? So both sides are really cancelling each other out here. Free kick, left-hand side. It was taking the Semenyo, was it? Or Doku? Doku. Semenyo. Semenyo standing over this. The box is absolutely flooded with players here. So Semenyo here. Standing over this. 52 minutes. Is this the moment? Absolute garbage. Leaned right back on it and just clipped it up over like using a sandwich. Absolute waste on. Do you know what the play was there? I think it was Cherokee, was it, standing right on the 18-yard line central. Just slipped the ball to him and let him absolutely muller it into the net. Training round. Man City fans looking at their watches, checking their steps, are they? You might be going home too early tonight, folks. I tell you, this could roll on. 53 minutes now in. Again, it's just real patient and relaxed it is. Ball cannons off Victor Yerke straight back into Trafford's hands. Lots of subs out warming up and jumping around and all the rest of it. Who's going to roll the dice first on this? Oh, God. Saka just on the back foot there. Just couldn't read it. It happened so quick. He was on the back foot and couldn't, his pace normally get onto that. Nico O'Reilly on the cover. Trafford, long to the big man. Doku picks it up, left-hand side. Okay. Into Cherokee. Haaland wins it. Doku, poor pass, gets cut out. Nico O'Reilly wins it back again. Nico and Doku starting to function a little bit more. They were a bit disjointed first half. Doku at the byline, swings it in. Ball travels a long way, but central. I think it was is it Zubamendi or Trossard? And Cape left hand side. Semenyo on the cover there. Gabriel going long. Right back to Trafford. This could be a long night, folks. This could be a long night. That's for sure. Let us know your thoughts so far first. What are we thinking? 52% middle of the park, 14 for City, 34 for Arsenal actionaries. This is like the mirror. This is like the mirror image of the first half, but just the teams have swapped. Remember, Arsenal came out very dominant first half. City were a little bit disjointed. This is looking the opposite way now. Could Mikel Arteta be making changes? It's gone very flat. Crowd and all are even flat. What a run. What a run by Bernardo Silva. Out the Doku, edge of the box. Into the Haaland. Oh, Haaland on the back post just cut out. Arsenal under pressure here now. Cherokee again. So good. Deflected. Rodri with a shot. Deflected back out to him. Arsenal under a lot of pressure here now. Man City turning it up here a little bit now. Right hand side. Slipped to Semenyo. Cherokee gives it up. Switched out. Okay, chasing it down. Switches it to Doku. Kept it in. Kept it in. Ben White trying to stand him up here. Ben White have to measure him. Slips it in. Good effort. Again. Arsenal struggling to get out of the box here. Ake with a big header out to Doku again. Arsenal under a bit of pressure here now. Nico O'Reilly. Cherokee. Cushing. Rodri. O'Reilly. The patience is insane, isn't it? The patience is insane. You know, they've often described Pep as 40 passes for an opportunity. It's not wrong. Semenyo running at Hincapie here. Breaks into the box. Lovely shot, but just wide. Wide. Took the shot lovely and all, but just didn't get the bend and the curl around it, so just drifted out. Went across the 6-yard box, basically. Need to be careful, though, from there. He's so dangerous. Was he trying to play a player in there? Was he expecting a run in, or do you reckon it was a shot? Not too sure. City fans were a bit to talk about now. Team giving them a little bit. They're grilling the ref over it. The time wasting is massive, isn't it? This is way too patient, isn't it? This is ridiculous. Okay, with a big header. Doku picking it up. That's been a great outlet for them this second half now. Doku slipping right in. Doku edge of the box. Slips it. Oh, deflection. City winning it back again. Arsenal just cannot get out of their half at the moment. City trying to turn the screw. Rodri again out. Bernardo Silva. O'Reilly. Can City unlock something here? Back with Rodri again. Rodri out to Semenyo. Lovely ball. Great control by Semenyo. And Cape with the toe in. Did well initially. Whipped off him by Rodri. Back with Nunez, I'd imagine. Okay. Back to Trafford. Arsenal starting to get a bit of relief now, come out of their half. They'll try and press City now back in, I'd imagine. City trying to play through the press. Now it's opening up a bit. What a ball for Haaland to run on. Haaland running through here. Great cover again by Saliba, I think it was. Or was it Gabriel? Saliba, was it? Haaland should be doing much better there. He should be powering through. You know, and like the sizeman as well, he should be covering the ball as well and protecting it to at least try and draw a foul even, you know what I mean? Cherky, right hand side, running at Hincape. Hincape needs to be careful. Just needs to be careful. He's on the yellow. Rodri. It's going to take something special to open up either of these teams today, folks. It's real cagey. Real cagey. Bernardo Silva. Ball into the box. Headed away. Running onto Ake. Couldn't control the ball. Just kind of left it behind. City need to be careful here now the way they're pressing because you get Arsenal on the break here. Rodri. Rodri out to Bernardo Silva. Silva slips it to. Oh, he dropped it! He dropped it! Kepa dropped it! O'Reilly with the goal after Kepa dropping the ball. We called it earlier. This could be a goalkeeper mistake that causes this. Absolute terrible from Kepa. Terrible, terrible handling. Man City celebrating. All the subs, the whole lot. 1-0 Man City. O'Reilly on 59 minutes after an absolute howler from Kepa. Howler. Oh my God. City draw first blood. Shocking from Kepa. Shocking from Kepa. And this is going to be difficult as well because there isn't a huge amount in this game. Straight through his hands. Zubimendi really couldn't do a whole lot, really. You know? That's horrific from Kepa through his hands. Drops for O'Reilly. Zubimendi tried his best, but couldn't really do a whole lot. And Saliba just looking on. City fans absolutely raucous. Big up, Acers. Hope you're good, pal. Yeah, 1-0 to City. 1-0 to City. Gallagher brothers all smiles at Wembley, yeah. Pep absolutely battering the hoarding. Now the game is going to open up here now. We're going to see, will Arteta make changes and stuff like that? Floppy hands Kepa, absolutely bonkers. Absolutely insane, isn't it? That's bread and butter for top keepers, isn't it? Ake. Out the Doku. This game's going to open up now, I'd say, folks. Yeah, Joanne, ups, big time. Big time. Which begs the question. I know this might have been your keeper, and we've said it before as well at times. I mean, obviously, Quavey and Kelleher was brilliant for us in the cups and stuff like that and all. You know, the amount of penalty shootouts and stuff like that and all. But it does beg the question that at some stage when you get to the final, should you be playing your number one keeper, or do you stay loyal to the keeper that's played the earlier rounds? Is it all about winning the trophy, or what is it? You know, for me, if that's David Raya, I think he claims that all day long. Let me know in the chat. I think David Raya deals with that no problem. But then I suppose, do you stay loyal to the keeper that's kind of got you to the final, so to speak? I don't know. And like both managers did it. Both managers did it. Some might say this is Man City's cup, so Gooners don't look back in anger. I love it, Joanne. I love it. There's the see, it's on David Raya. That's the question that I'm asking. The question that I'm asking is, when you get to a final, do you play your number one, or do you roll the dice? And we know that Kepa, I mean, obviously he's greatly improved from his days at Chelsea and stuff like that. But we know there's a bozo moment in there on a big stage, isn't there? Imagine he pulls another Sardi job. They go to sub him and he goes, fuck off, I'm staying on. Imagine. Oh, God, I don't know. Calafiori coming on here. Madueke coming on here. Yeah, Arteta has to roll the dice. They need to respond. Should they have responded before the goal? You know? That is no ball back with Kepa. Launched. They've really struggled at the moment, Arsenal, to get out of the half. Ball back with Doku now on the break here, left hand side. Arsenal a little bit opened up here. Anyone in the box to give him that support he needs. Just waiting for players to arrive. It happened so quick. Out on the right hand side, switched. Who's that? Rodri. Nunez with the overlap, little clip in. Oh, 2-0. 2-0, Nico O'Reilly with a brace. Oh my God, what a goal. What a goal. Man City absolutely flying out. A deft little touch into the box, clears everyone. Falls to Nico O'Reilly, another little header back across into the far corner. Beautiful. 2-0 Man City. 2-0 Man City. O'Reilly with a brace. Absolutely insane, isn't it? And you know something? That first 15, 20 minutes of the first half where Arsenal were quite dominant, you'll notice that Nico O'Reilly was in a much more reserved, retracted defensive position and stuff like that, and wasn't really getting up to join the play. Wasn't really getting up to join the play with Doku and stuff like that. Now they've come out of the blocks here. Now we have a final here. Are Arsenal about to shit the bed now on the big stage? Beautiful header back. No chance for Kepa. Kepa was expecting him to go near post, knock it down. Went back across the keeper. The absolute mentality of O'Reilly here for his age, absolutely outstanding. Knowing that he go back across the goal, Kepa no chance. Could have went near post. Kepa would have had a chance. Went right back across the goal. 2-0 Man City. Pep is doing a lap of the stadium nearly. Arteta looks like someone he's like a slap baby's arse right now. That's your bet booger. That is your bet booger, Joanne, I think. Arsenal meltdown. There will be. Does it have ramifications for the rest of the season if this how it plays out? I don't know. Could it solidify Arsenal and galvanise and bring them together? CDL title race out, you know. For Arteta, now management tactics strikes again today. Good header, bonkers. It was a good header. I don't know. Did the game call out for substitutions maybe at half time? Freshen things up. It did look really, really flat. We know Hincapié had struggled somewhat. So should that change have been made at half time? Pep Linder snake there sitting beside him. Yeah, it was a good header, bonkers. Was a good header. He's such a young lad as well, but he's such a talent as well. He has brains for football, football knowledge well beyond his years. Another kid nods that down near post. Doesn't see it beforehand. He sees it beforehand. Beautiful player, O'Reilly. Man City fans now in absolute full voice. Arsenal shell shocked. 2 quick goals in the space of what, 3-4 minutes. Ball out with Doku again. It's been a great outlet for them. Been a great outlet. Look how far forward now Nick O'Reilly is there. Nick O'Reilly now loving this game. Imagine the boy gets a hat-trick, gets the match ball and everything at his age. Absolute son. You won't forget it. Lovely ball switched out there for Semenyo. Semenyo slow enough to make the run. California already shepherding it out. Semenyo just a bit slow to get going, wasn't he? Bit slow to get going there. Should have seen that ball and should have been on his feet. Kai Havertz off. And then Cape off. 68 minutes, 2-0 to Man City. Man City in finals, folks. Different gravy. Opened up again here now. Doku switching inside. Since Doku was switching inside as well, and he's not hugging the line as much more effective. When he was picking up the ball first half, hugging the line out there, he was giving himself way too much to do. Lovely switch ball out here to Cherky. Cherky down, keepy up. He's here now. Sheahouse 101. Ake. Rodri. Back out to Cherky again. Free kick. Ben White getting frustrated here. Yellow card for Ben White. Bernardo Silva now coming to create the shit. Look at Bernardo Silva. He's an absolute bastard, Bernardo Silva, you know. If he's on your team and he's your player, you absolutely fucking love him. If he's up against you, shithouse. Yeah. Pretty much laid on him there. Definitely a yellow card. He's Cherky with the keep you up. He's just shithousing it now, you know what I mean? So we have a free kick. Free kick to Man City. 69 minutes gone, about to enter the 70th minute. Not one that you. O'Reilly 2. Bernardo Silva. Back to O'Reilly. He's a lovely player, O'Reilly. Unlucky there, just gave it away. Arsenal on the break here. Madueke going to the boy line with the ball. Runs it out of play. O'Reilly be happy that ran out of play. Just a little lapse of concentration there, kicking the ball, giving the ball up. City don't need to get too relaxed and cocky here now. It is 2-0, but 2-0 is a dangerous scoreline. Arsenal get the next goal here. It's game on, you know. Need to be careful. There's my boy Colo Toure. Legend. Kai Havertz will be sick. He didn't take that early opportunity against Trafford in the first half. It was a real good opportunity. He tried to lift it off and Trafford saved it. Triple save as well. Absolutely phenomenal. But 2 beautiful headers by O'Reilly here within the space of 4 minutes. I'll put serious pressure on Arsenal here to deliver the first piece of silverware. If this doesn't happen today, you'll have all the Arteta outers back out again. In force. Questioning the mentality. You know, and we know it's difficult as well when you're trying to get over that line that first time and all. We seen it with Klopp as well when he came in. Number of finals and semi-finals he got to, and we just felt at times we nearly questioned are we ever going to get there. And then eventually we got there, and then when we got there, then it started to move. It was a number of trophies, you know. That first one you have to get over the line. You know, I know he won the FA Cup 6-8 months after he came in and stuff like that, but I mean with this team, this is his team. Brilliant covering there by Nunes. Opposite side as well. Just plays along just to get back into formation. This game should open up now for Haaland. Haaland's been pretty much anonymous in this game. Which, as we said before, is not unusual for finals as well. He rarely shows up in finals, you know what I mean? For a player of his quality and all, and what he can offer and all, you know. Gets roughed up there by Saliba and Gabriel, and then just kind of can't get into the game, doesn't fancy it, can't get his rhythm going, you know. He should be picking up those balls just inside Arsenal's half and driving at the defence. Hasn't happened that way. They're getting more of their joy down the wings. Royce. Gabriel. Saliba. Out to Madueke. Ex-Chelsea boy. Can he do something? Trying to run through the gap here. Trying to move through the gap. Wins the free kick. Wasn't out Bernardo Silva. It was the other two. Slipped right through the gap real quickly there. This is what you need. You don't want to be coughing up free kicks here now. Arsenal get the next goal. They'll be bang right back in it. Madueke was driving forward with the ball there. Spotted the gap. I think the boys had no choice but to draw the foul. I don't know where the hell they're lining up that wall. That wall ain't even in the picture of the goal there, even if it's a 1 or a 2 manner. We're going to get a crash the box moment here. And by Royce header, saved down the throat of Trafford. Safe hands. Calafiori. It's a lovely ball in. Glancing kind of header. Didn't quite get the neck muscles into it there to hit it near post. Lovely ball in though by Royce again. Beautiful delivery. Man City back at it again now. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Kushnov. Ake. Kushnov. Nunes. Semenyo. Cherky. Beautiful switch over. O'Reilly was it finding Doku. Doku running down the wing here. Ben White. Back to O'Reilly. Back to Rodri. Bit of a rhythm now to Man City's play here. 2 goals really needed to open up the game. Switched opposite side. Cherky. Cherky on the run here with the ball. Passes by 2 into the box. Switches it. Haaland. Oh, just taken out there. Boy, I think it was Saliba on the cover. Trossard. Very easy now for Man City to deal with those long balls now. They don't have to commit the bodies forward as much as they did. Trafford goes long up into the sky. Alan trying to rough up Gabriel. Nico Riley cushion header down. Unlucky Doku just didn't really went out of play. Throw into Arsenal on the right hand side, just inside their own half there. What a sensational player O'Reilly is. 30 minutes gone in the second half. $15 minutes to go. What can Arteta do here? Can he make more changes? Saka being quite anonymous this half. A lot of Arsenal players anonymous this half. Vitor Yerkes hasn't had a kick. You could do with making a few more changes, Arteta, I think. It's gone a little bit flat for them. Little flick ball over for Saka. Flicks it in. Cleared by O'Reilly. Headed by Haaland. Probably his first header he's won today. Now Arsenal moving the ball around. Ball out the right-hand side here with Ben White onto Madueke with the overlap and run here with Ben White. Madueke loses the ball, stood up. Bernardo Silva again, just strong for it. Doku. Throw into Man City. They're so clever at that as well, aren't they, in those tight spaces at winning those decisions. Arteta in deep discussion here. It's in deep discussion here. He's going to have to change something real soon here, folks. He's going to run out of time. 2-0 in the 77th minute here now. Are we going to see Man City now lift the Carabao Cup, a trophy under Pep's reign that they've kind of made their own at times? Or can Arsenal find a way to get a goal and get back into this? Free kick, Calafiori. Nunez with the foul, right on the byline. Sideline. Martinelli warming up. Max Dowman out there as well. Jesus. Could Jesus come on and come back to haunt them? Alrighty, real strong up against Madueke. Ball kick back out to Saliba. Saliba to Zubamende, I think. Zubamende to Trossard. What position is Trossard playing today, folks, by the way? Seems to be very, very central. Switch ball out. Head it down. Calafiori in the box. Stands it up. Oh, just whisked past the far post. Brilliant effort by Calafiori. Flicks it up, first of all, to create the chance. No one running in on him. Absolutely hits it as sweet as you'll get. Cross Trafford. Trafford, but unlucky. Just glazes by the far post. Just needed that touch there from, was it Trossard in the middle of the box? Hit it with such vigour. It definitely was a shot. Oh, Trossard, just so unlucky not to get the touch. Would have been an absolute goal. Would have got Arsenal back into this game here. Don't think Trafford would have had any chance of that Trossard if he had got a touch on it. Beautiful skill from Calafiori there. Flicks it up first of all and then hits it absolutely full force. To me, it was definitely a shot. I don't think he was playing anyone in. Just a little wake-up call there for Man City, you know. It can change very quickly. Rice with a foul there, I think, on Bernardo Silva or Cherky. Smash up the likes, folks, if you can. Arsenal fans very concerned. Very, very concerned. They felt that this was their day. This was their moment. This was the opportunity to step out of the shadows of the drought of these trophies under Arteta's reign. That this could be the day that triggers everything else that can happen. Could this be the day at the end of the season where you look back and goes where it all kind of came unstuck? Or could it be the one that galvanises Arsenal to go on and win the Premier League, regardless of whether they win the Carabao Cup or not? Throw into Arsenal. Left-hand side. Again, it's just kind of pinball at the moment, just kind of popping it around like table tennis. Doku will slip the shoulder here, I would imagine, to try and milk the run. He's so good at doing that, isn't he? O'Reilly. Ake. Ake switches it out to Nunez. Up the line, cut out by Calafiori. Lovely little slip ball inside. Again, play breaks down. Haaland picking it up in the middle of the park now. Driving forward. Ball to the outside. Cherky. Very relaxed they are, Man City. They don't look like they're in a hurry to go get a third. Sure they don't. 2-0's a very dangerous scoreline. Why would you not be in a hurry to go get a third? Just a mishap there by Rodri as well. Just trying to flick the ball. Played it out. They should be driving forward there, shouldn't they, to get a third? Pep should be livid at that. 2-0 is so dangerous. Ball switched. Given away. Doku. Rodri. Cherky. Cherky on the run now. A bit more impetus here now. Running into the box. Switch it out to Semenyo. Semenyo plays it back to Nunez. Nunez into Kushnev. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Switched out to Cherky. Semenyo available. No, crowded out. Bernardo Silva. Very, very tight over there at the moment. They're going to need to open it up a little bit. Kushnev. Steps into the space but sprays it to Ake. Ake to Doku on the wing. Beautiful slip ball. Just cut out by Saliba, but great idea. I don't know. He threw himself on the ground there, didn't he, ref? Substitutions. So we got Gabriel Jesus coming on and Martinelli coming on. I presume Trossard will come off. Trossard coming off for Martinelli. Jesus coming on. Who's coming off? Ben White. Throw of the dice here for Arteta. Martinelli and Gabriel Jesus. Can Gabriel Jesus make a name for himself here? The old Man City boy coming on. Gabriel Jesus for White. Arteta, roll of the dice. Not much else you can do now. 82 minutes gone, about to enter the 83rd minute. Absolutely massive. Eight minutes to go, folks, of normal time. Going to get a little bit of added on time as well, obviously, for the substitutions. Other than that, not a whole lot in it. We saying first half was one. Martinelli running the ball out of play. Serious players there. Eze, Timber. Will there be questions now over Arteta? Haaland pushing up. Saliba. Gabriel going down the line, switching it into the middle. Just hit over. Victor Yerkes just overhit the ball. Went over Martinelli's head. Frustrating half. Real frustrating half for Arsenal. Real frustrating half for Arsenal. They really haven't played it all this half. Throw into Arsenal. Saliba. Can he unlock something? See, it's very static. There's no movement. If you look across the pitch here, there's really no movement from players. No one's really looking to get it in a forward position. They're all just very static. Madueke can't control the ball. Goes out off his knee. They're just so static. There's no real, you know what I mean? Pick up the ball and there's no movement. Like no one's shown, as we call it. Doku surrounded by O'Reilly. Can't wait for the Masters to start, folks, as well. We will do a show on it, myself and Darren. We do it every year. Preview for the Masters. Really looking forward to it. Nice little header inside. No, you're not getting that in there, kid. Throw into Arsenal. Just Man City seem to be just more aggressive. Cherky, just with the good footwork, wins the free kick. Draws the free kick. That'll run down time a little bit now. Arsenal will be getting a little bit of a taste of their own medicine here in terms of slowing things down. Pep's asking the crowd to get up off their feet. Get something going here. There's a shot there. It looks like Haaland's outfield in the middle of them, doesn't it? Image of him. Free kick again. It's getting a bit petulant now, kind of. City drawing the fouls. 85 minutes gone. Man City have been absolutely exceptional second half. Arsenal really struggled. They've literally done nothing. O'Reilly slips it to Doku, lets it go out, throw in. So clever. So clever when they get their nose in front, Man City. So clever. Arsenal fans really dejected. Some of them Arsenal fans leaving already. Why would you leave? Stay and support your team. Don't fucking leave. You've paid for your day. Stay there. Your team's after getting to a final. Why leave? You know what I mean? Nico O'Reilly, Doku, foul again. They're drawing all the fouls now. Rice just a little bit clumsy in the tackle. Doku was so clever, isn't he? This is the infuriating side of it. When Arsenal are doing it, you know what I mean? But like we have to keep it at 100 here. When Arsenal are doing it, they get pelters. When City are doing it, it's called good play. So let's keep it 100. Arsenal fans, you shouldn't be leaving. Your team's on the verge of delivering a Premier League to you. Why leave? Haaland now dropping back in with Jesus. You ain't giving Jesus an inch. I'd say the City fans are looking at themselves. They see Jesus coming on and they go, if they get a goal, it better not be Jesus. You know, that kind of way. Calafiori central with the ball, uncontrolled, one back. Just everything is falling for City as well. Just lost the ball there now. Stolen back by Gabriel Jesus. Oh, just unlucky. Tried to play the ball central to Saka, I think it was. One back again. Don't want to get clumsy here last few minutes here now. Well played. The boy Nunes shepherding it out for a throw-in instead of a corner. Awesome play. He's been very good today. Big fan of his. Lots of questions over that boy when you drop back into that right back position. He's absolutely made of his own. Calafiori here, incoming long throw. Gabriel sitting in the middle of the 6-yard box, running to the front post. Flick on, need out by Semenyo. Never reached the head. Martinelli playing centre back now. The boys are staying up. Ball out to Madueke. Ball into the box. Headed back across. What a save. Oh! Nothing in it. Bodies everywhere, but nothing in it. What, was that a save by Trafford? I want to see a replay of that. VAR looking into everything that's happened there. Lads ended up on their backside. What happened? There's hardly anything in it, is there? 88 minutes, 2 minutes ago of time. Did Trafford make a great save there? Want to see a replay of it. Doku. Saka with a shot. Deflected off O'Reilly. Lovely out ball straight to Semenyo. Up against California. Just couldn't control it. California. Oh, I love it. Semenyo again. Just eating the clock. So frustrating for Arsenal when they can't get hold of the ball. We did say who would be able to control the nerves and who would be able to, for the big occasion, you know. Getting there is one thing. Stepping out on that pitch and getting done is another. Edge of the box here. Now with Cherky, is it? Cherky with the fee, trying to make something happen. How does he do that? Ball in. Oh, just cut out. That guy's so clever. Against Yerkes. It's approaching the final minute, folks. We're about to go into the 89th minute here. Bernardo Silva. As much of a shithouse as he is, you can't deny the engine on that guy. My God. Wasn't so long ago he was thinking of going. Right open here for Doku up the middle of the park here now. Haaland on the run. Doku with a shot. Oh, just whisked past the left-hand post. Did he get a deflection? Don't think so. Bit of discontent there, is there, with Pep? Cherky coming off. Oh, came off the crossbar. Trafford nowhere near. Loops over. Trafford comes off the crossbar. What's happening here? Cherky coming off. Let's see what the reaction's like. Phil Foden coming on. Nah, he's happy. He's happy with him. I was wondering, was he a little bit pissed? He's happy with him. 4 minutes, folks, because of the subs. 4 minutes. There hasn't been a whole lot in the half bar of the subs. 4 minutes. Could Arsenal get one in the next minute or so? Hasn't looked like it all half. Huge header there from Victor Yerkes, leading to nothing. City over the top. Headed away. Madueke. Offside, was it? Or throwing? Offside. Pep looking confident now. Arteta will be disgusted. Just didn't show up second half. That's the story of the final. Just didn't show up second half. Nunes again showing beautiful footwork. To Doku. Doku will turn back in. Lovely ball over the top. Has Haaland got the energy to run onto it? Kepa more confident this one. Clears it back into the midfield. Free header. Madueke cleans up. Back with Rice into Madueke. Out of play. Arsenal just didn't come out of the changing room second half. Just did not come out of the changing room second half. Has to be man of the match, O'Reilly, doesn't he? Yeah, 100%. Well deserved. Soon as he switched into that more forward play, absolutely lethal. That's something my own team, Liverpool, will have to think about when we play them in the FA Cup. That switch, when he moves forward and starts really linking up with Doku, absolutely sensational. First half, 15 minutes. First 15 minutes, he was nowhere to be seen. He was on the back foot because Arsenal were on the front foot. And it really was difficult for Doku and all. But once he moved in there and Man City took control, Arsenal had no way of dealing with him. Sensational player. 92 minutes gone, folks. Into the 93rd minute here. Oasis will be in full flow tonight. Ball to the back post. Great header by Kushnev, I think it was. Clearance header. Both Arsenal players rushing in on him there. Left-hand side with Gabriel. No out game. Foden tugging on him. Like crazy. See, sometimes they let it go and sometimes they don't. So, like, there needs to be more clarity on that, doesn't there? Mendy, Saliba, Madueke. Oh, got around O'Reilly. Oh, cut out, unlucky Saka. Doku taken away. Great play by Madueke. Doku just sails past Saka like he's not even there. Switches onto the inside. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. See that one there he gives. Was it offside or did he give the tug? Because he gave that tug there, but the one with Foden with Gabriel you don't give. That's what infuriates people. The stencil is going on. Really important for City as well after such a disappointing week in the Champions League. 2 weeks, really, you know. Arsenal fans absolutely shell-shocked and disappointed. Team just didn't come out and play second half. Just didn't play second half. Haaland absolutely with the block on there. 4 minutes is up, folks. Full time. Man City 2. Both goals by O'Reilly. What a player. Arsenal 0. The real story of the game is just the two halves, really. You know what I mean? Arsenal, real chess match first half. Second half opened up somewhat, but Arsenal just never came out of the... They just never came out of the locker room. Never came out of the locker room second half. Had absolutely no joy at all. One City scored the 2 goals, especially the second one. So close to the first one as well. 2 goals within 4 minutes. Absolutely shattered any chance of Arsenal doing anything in this final. Kills me to say it, but I'm covering it as a watch-along. Congratulations to Man City. What more can I say? Joanne, if you're in the chat, commiserations. You know what I mean? Really, really tough. Look at the Arsenal players. Really, really disappointed. Boy O'Reilly's an absolute superstar in the making, isn't he? He's an absolute super. Imagine when he hits his prime. If he goes injury-free, and look at Donnarumma celebrating with him. If he hits his prime in the next couple of years, he's going to be a heck of a player. Ruben Diaz there. Big man, Kola Toure. Kepa. Pelters tonight, I'd imagine. Victor Yerkes. Arteta pissed. Team just didn't play second half. Just didn't come out second half. Be it nerves, be it whatever it is. Saka never really in the game at all. You know what I mean? Declan Rice extremely disappointed, I imagine. He's a winner. He's a winner, Declan Rice. Haaland shared in a fist pumping and all, but didn't really do a whole lot in the game, to be honest. Another final that Haaland kind of ghosted through, wasn't it? Didn't do a whole lot. Tell you, when you talk about the final, you got to talk about Semenyo, O'Reilly, you know, Bernardo Silva, Rodri, of course, linking up the play and stuff like that. You know, Ake at the back, so solid with Kushnev. You know, the boy Nunes, I thought was excellent. Doku, once he switched inside, that link-up play with Nico O'Reilly was just exceptional. Imagine being Semenyo now. Milson Bournemouth picks up his silverware, picks up his medal. Happy for the boy. Happy for the boy. He's so humble. If you follow him and you watch his socials or anything like that, So humble, Semenyo. Great story. Can't be not happy for him. Cherokee Bernardo Silva. Okay. Pep appreciates the effort there today. He did a stellar job, Ake. Second half, Arsenal never really got a sniff. Someone has the selfie stick. Let's listen to Nico here. Lovely to see that kid just playing with the freedom of youth and stuff like that and all, isn't it? Alan's got the selfie stick out. Him and Foden. Foden came on and played like 5 or 6 minutes, did he? Tough one for Arsenal to take. Tough one. You know? Question is now, can this galvanise Arsenal now to come back stronger in the league and in the Champions League and all? The quad is gone. Tick. Quad gone. Kevin Levy's gas, isn't he? What story here is Carabao, are they just handing out selfie sticks all over the place or what? Listen, commiserations to Dell and, you know, Kyle and Joanne and all, always in the chat and always supporting the podcast and stuff like that. Commiserations. Not easy when you lose, especially a cup final. Doesn't matter even if it's Carabao Cup final. It's really, really important. It's the first piece of silverware of the season, you know. And let's be honest, most seasons there's only, 3-4 trophies up for grabs, you know. But Arsenal just did not come out second half for whatever reason. Substitutions came on, really didn't affect the game. Saka was anonymous most of the game. Victor Yerkes tried to do things and stuff, but it was disjointed. Madueke came on, didn't really do anything. Gabriel Jesus really didn't affect the game. You know? Semenyo's living the dream, isn't he? Semenyo living the dream. They just couldn't deal with the wing play today. Sure, they couldn't. Couldn't deal with the wing play today at all. I wonder what Arsenal, the lack of energy that they showed as well, second half and stuff like that. Was it an adrenaline dump? Was it a nerve dump? We know they've a lot more energy than that to influence a game. Did they just what do we say in this business? Shit the bed a little bit second half. Did the occasion get to them? You know? Saliba so disappointed. Saliba really good today. The way he shackled Haaland. You know? You know? Saliba. He'll be really disappointed. Now, Martinelli came on, didn't really influence the game. Rice definitely disappointed. Begs the question again, folks. If you're in a final, do you play your number one keeper? Does David Reyes save that when it doesn't go through his hands? Does he catch that ball, dampen it down? And if they don't score there, is it a different game? Is it a different final? I don't know. Kepa will be really disappointed with the mistake. Really disappointed. Arsenal on the way up. Oh, the boy Trafford. What a triple save. Different final if Havertz scores that. That's what he's talking about today. Triple save. Havertz has to score that, didn't he? He took too long. Took too long. He should have hit that way before that. Double save. What a triple save. This is incredible. Wow. Wow. That should be played over and over again in goalkeeping coaching videos and stuff like that. Triple save. Havertz scores that goal, or one of them scores that goal. This is a totally different final. So it's big moments. Big moments in games decided, don't they, folks? Folks, if you can, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification. We're going to pop off now and all because it's difficult for me to stomach Man City or Arsenal, either of them picking up a trophy. So I'm not going to stay here for the trophy celebration. I will be back tomorrow night with Mark, the Monday mashup, of course. We'll go through everything and stuff like that. Wednesday, we got Pro Wrestling Weekly, as always. Check out the shorts and videos that go up on a daily basis as well. I did a reaction to that Brighton game and I lost the absolute fucking rap. Of course, Thursday Tier Talk, Darren back this Thursday. And then we'll see what we're going to do next weekend. Thursday, actually, we might be doing a watch-along for the Ireland game, actually. I'll talk to Darren about it in the morning. You'll see it. Make sure you hit that bell notification and you'll know what's going on and all, folks. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening if you can. If you're an Arsenal fan, don't get too down about it. You've got a Premier League almost there as well, so hold fire at the moment, but would have been nice to get one in there first for us. Until next time, folks, stay safe. Talk to you real soon. Cheers.